put them side by side like so. I mean, that's a pretty good size little cook set, right? Comes with that. You know what? I'm a little hungry. A little bit.
A little bit?
Yeah, I feel like we should do like an omelet, maybe some mushrooms or something. Let's give them a little test. We're gonna give you guys a little test. We'll do up a little omelet and some mushrooms in the pan, and see how it performs. Let's do that.
Let's do it.
Turn that nice and low. That may even be a little bit too low. Chuck some butter in there. Oh, I love that sound. Turn it down a little bit more, I think. Alright, we're going to start with cracking the egg. It's my favorite thing to do, so satisfying. There we go. Beautiful. Set that off to the side there. We're going to chuck in some beautiful green onions here. Chuck in some cheese. In my opinion, always gotta have some cheese in that omelet. Always. Be generous with that cheese. That's good stuff. Gives that omelet a nice texture too. And pepper. I love pepper. So I'm very liberal. Very liberal with that. Well, I'm glad I saved that. That could have sucked. A little bit of salt. Let's not do that again. Just a tiny bit of salt. I don't need much of that. I always put some garlic powder in there. I like garlic powder. You can even use minced garlic if you really want. But you don't want to. Just a little. Just a pinch. Just a pinch. And then we're gonna mix that up. Make sure you get her all in there. Let those spices meet each other. Cordial. Some people put a little bit of milk or a little bit of water in their egg. They say it makes it fluffier. I don't know if that's true. I don't do that. I don't like it. So I just do the egg. And one egg is perfectly fine for an omelet for one person. Don't want your heat up too high, guys, especially for an omelet. You will burn it to the bottom of the pan, especially with a butane stove or something. So just let it cook slowly. Nice and low. I'm going to go a little bit more pepper. You know what? I'm liking how it seems like it's getting good heat distribution. Maybe that copper is an actual thing. Maybe that actually helps. You know? Nothing wrong with that. I always trace around the edges and stuff constantly. Gives you a good indication on when you should flip that. Right. The only thing, with that being so high, is it's kind of hard to get in underneath.
Notice that.
But with some experience, right? So you just pull that back, flip it, roll it over, tuck it back in the bed, let it go to sleep. That's done. Right? Look at that nice, beautiful golden color on that omelet. A little pat. And seasoning's all about layering, guys. So a little bit more on this side. Okay. Ash of the salt. And a little bit more garlic powder. Just a little pinch. Don't overdo it. That's all you'll taste is garlic. Just watch it. So you don't want to, I usually flip it back over a bit. You don't want to, so you want to keep that heat low. I had that turned up a little bit too much. But you don't want to dry the egg out. You want to have a little bit of moisture there, right? So I like to, if I'm cooking just for myself, I'll give it a little push. Obviously, if you're cooking for multiple people, you don't want to be touching the food, right? That'd be pretty disgusting, but so that was still a little bit more squishy than I like it. This stove is also Outbound. We just figured that one out when we took it out of the box.
We've had that for years. That's our emergency power outage cook set.
There you go. Alright. I'll just chuck it in that bowl, yeah. Flip it down to this side. So there it is, guys. One-man omelet. Some quick ingredients. We got some remnants of egg burning there. Get rid of that. Turn that down. Off for a minute.
Yeah.
Oh.
Or just throw it on the floor.
Sorry, bud. I'll get that in a minute. So, you want a real low temperature for your mushrooms here. Right?
Yeah.
We're going to do up James up some mushrooms here. James doesn't eat egg, so...
That's fine.
Just chucking stuff everywhere tonight, aren't I?
Little for the pan, little for the floor.
Yeah. So, try and get that as low as I can without shutting her off.
That's good. I go heavy on it. Oh, it's 6 spices.
Oh, bud. I go heavy on pepper. It's probably good for salt, eh? You want garlic?
You go a little bit of garlic.
Might have been better with a bit more butter.
You get more.
Yeah, if you want to. Just to give them a bit more lubrication. So those down nice and low. Those mushrooms are cooking just nice and slow. Don't want nothing crazy. You're not. It's not a race. So just let them do their thing. I do. You know, this is a nice little pan. I do like it. I could definitely see this serving its purpose and doing a lot of meals in the future into the woods there. So I'm excited for that. I like doing a lot of like onions and peppers and a bunch of like vegetable medleys. And again, you can chuck them with some sausage and stuff. Maybe do some pan bread. Take some flour, yeast, sugar, stuff like that, and have it in a bag. And then just add your water while you're in the woods, and then let that set for an hour or two to rise a bit, and then you can cook it up in the pan. Make some pan bread, some honey, and some butter. That'd be good. Fresh homemade bread with honey, butter. Oh, you ain't gonna beat that. That's for sure. Alright, we got some more butter here, so it's just margarine. You can use actual butter if you want. You definitely get better flavor with actual butter because it's actual lard fat. The margarines you can get are like plant-based, some of them and stuff like that now. So they're actually not too bad, to be honest.
That one there's avocado.
Oh, avocado, is it? That's actually good. Is it Basil?
Yes.
Yeah, they make pretty good margarine. So they're lubricated pretty nice. We'll give it a little bit more steam here. You got some something to work with butter in there. You go with that spice, you want a bit more?
Little pepper, good.
Let me grab a drink here. It's kind of a weird little cup.
Is it?
Yeah, it's weird. It's the balance point when that has liquid in it. It's weird. I probably wouldn't use that for like coffee or anything now, to be honest. But I would use it for like a measuring cup if you're going to measure something, which I don't typically do, as we discussed earlier. But these mushrooms are cooking up nice. They're nice golden brown coming in them up. That's going to be good. Okay. Do a little flipperoo. They actually don't smell half bad. I'm not a mushroom guy at all. That's my least favorite food in the world.
Is it?
Yeah.
Love it.
I don't like the texture
Love it.
at all. That off and call that quits on the cooking. But there's the results there, folks. You get nice looking cooking mushrooms. Alright. This is just the color you get in these pans. That's nothing like bad or anything. Yeah. So we're going to sit down and eat this stuff and see how it turned out.
Alright, let's dig in.
Yeah, let's give this a taste.
Here we go.
It's hot still. No. Oh yeah.
Nice work.
That's a good omelet. The spices are balanced nicely. And how much room does an egg take up? You know, some cheese and some salt and pepper and garlic powder. That don't take up much room in your pack. And it's protein. That egg's protein. It's gonna give you a little bit in your stomach, right? A little hard to eat an omelet out of a bowl, but I'll make it work. Well, there it is, guys. I personally, I had a feeling about handling and stuff. I thought it was going to cook good. Like I said, with those stoves, you gotta have the heat down low. You do not need that heat crank. That gets hot quick.
Especially inside here without any wind.
Yeah. And propane heat and butane gas stoves are more evenly heated than electric stoves, I find. So you've got a good pan, good heat distribution like that. Actually had that, I was feeling it. The heat was coming all around it, so it was distributing the heat real well for what it is. And if you have a good pan with good heat distribution, low heat, that's all you need. And I had it on very low heat, cooked that omelet pretty quick, some mushrooms pretty quick. I liked how it felt, the handles, like flicking the mushrooms around and stuff and sliding it. It felt pretty sturdy. It wasn't...
Didn't seem like you had an issue with the split handles there.
No. So, I'm pretty happy with that. And
it all fits in a compact case, so.
I love that. I love that. Because my cookware that I bring, I usually leave it in my car. I have it in a toolbox, an orange toolbox, about that big. And right now I have pots and pans in there, and there's just, you got a couple things in there and it's full, right? So I want to get rid of those and just put that in there. And that will fit in there in one corner. I'll have all kinds of room for spices, coffee, tea, hot chocolates, oatmeal. You know, always carry oatmeal with me.
Yeah.
Always. Well, that's the thing, man. You know, you're lost in the woods, all you need is some water. Oatmeal, it's filling, it's got protein, you know, it stays with you. And what's better than a hot bowl of oatmeal or something on a cold day in the woods, right? So, I always carry that. Maybe we can do a video on that. What do I carry in my woods pack for cooking?
We definitely do that.
That'd be, you know, what I personally carry. I'd love to hear what you guys carry. You know, do you guys have a little cook set like this, or a bit different? Maybe with some more pans or something similar price. How do you like them? Comment it. Let us know. I'd love to hear it. Love to hear your feedback on what you think of this. And if you have any ideas for any other videos or anything, let us know. We can always use those. And we'll do our best to get them out for you.
Yeah.
Alright guys, take care.
See you next time.